Chapter 13. Can I be angry? We have several emotions. These are very powerful mental or instinctual feelings. Love, fear, anger, hunger, etc. are some of them. Animals too have these emotions. However, we react differently from animals. This is because we have reasoning power which the animals do not have. If they see a plate of rice when they are hungry, they will go and eat it. On the other hand, we will try to find out whose it is and whether it is good or bad, etc. We use our reasoning power. Anger, like love or fear, is an emotion. It is a natural instinct. It is a strong displeasure at someone or something. If we see injustice, we naturally feel angry. When we see a brutal murder, we feel anger rising in us against the murderer. When we are insulted, cheated, or unfairly accused, we get angry. When we are scolded, put down, or punished, we get angry. It is but natural for us to get angry in all these cases. In fact, anger just rises up in our mind. We have very little to do with its presence. Once anger rises, we should take control of it. It is here that we must use our rationality. It is here that we should prove ourselves to be different from animals. We should remember that an angry person is irrational. He can't think correctly as anger fills his mind. Whatever he thinks, speaks and does when angry will be far from what is right or desirable. His thought will be one-sided and narrow. His words will be hurtful and injurious. His actions will be dangerous and vengeful. Getting angry is in a way not in our hands, but reacting to anger is. We must use reasoning power and control our thoughts, words and actions. It is said that we should not immediately react when angry. We should wait a little for the anger to cool down. This will help us to reason out things. Our actions will be much more reasonable, acceptable and just. Those who react too quickly when angry will make many mistakes. It will be too late when they realize their error. Some of them can never be undone. The outcome will be too many enemies and very few friends. Such people will lead an unhappy life. Nikhil and Anup were good friends studying in the same class and in the same school. Every day they went to school together. Nikhil would wait for Anup. One day Nikhil waited and waited, but Anup did not come. Their school bus left and Nikhil did not go to school. He was very angry. In fact, on that day there was a football match and Nikhil was in the team. He was very upset and very annoyed because he felt it was all Anup's fault. In the evening, Anup telephoned to ask him about school and about the match. He also wanted to tell him about his mother's sudden hospitalization. Nikhil did not want to talk to him. Instead, he shouted at him and abused him. Then he slammed the telephone down. Anup tried to phone up several times. Each time, Nikhil's behavior was the same. Anup stayed with his mother in the hospital for 2 more days. Nikhil did not bother to call him or to find out what had happened. He was angry and did not want to talk to Anup. On the 4th day, Anup came to school. He ran to meet his friend Nikhil, who avoided him. Anup was very sad and upset the whole day. 1 month passed this way. Nikhil was convinced that Anup did not come on purpose. He did not want Nikhil to play in the school team. His anger went on increasing until one day he learned the truth. He went to Anup's house and apologized to him. Chapter 4.